What's up, guys? My name is Anime Chia here, back on another what if. This new what if is I want to go shout out the people who first made this before me, but I just got this off. This what if, as you can see by the picture, this what if is what if Naruto and Sasuke was it Ambu. So shall I have Sasuke as a leader of the Ambu or Naruto? And then I will give Naruto half Uchiha, so he only have one eye for Uchiha, but he can use the Mangekyo Sharingan as well. Hope you enjoy this, and let's get in to this new what if. Well, I will time skip this because y'all already know about the past. Since Naruto will be half Uchiha, he will only have one eye with the Sharingan, and the other eye normal. Well, Naruto and Sasuke will be like this. Let's go. Time skip. 6 years over. Naruto was 6 years, bumping into a black raven-haired boy. This boy was named Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto bowed and apologized. A tall boy was beside Sasuke. This boy was Itachi Uchiha, 19. Naruto bowed with both of them before passing by. Sasuke said, "Hold up," and apologized as well, and asked the blonde boy, do he want to train with them. Naruto agreed with this. Well, then Naruto and Sasuke start training together. They call themselves brothers. Naruto told Sasuke that he's Uchiha as well, but half. So only have one eye that's Uchiha, and the other eye just a normal eye, my normal blue eye. Sasuke said, "That's pretty cool, at least you have a Sharingan." Well, let's train. Itachi Uchiha trained them both over at night into the day and the morning. They trained and trained. Then Itachi gave them both a katana. So they train and train. Naruto learning the fire style fireball jutsu and the flames flower jutsu. The fireball fire explosion. Even Sasuke, they both are amazing at everything they do. So time skip 12 years later. They walking back to a Uchiha clan, asking Itachi to train him once more before the gating test arrives. Ambu was watching them. This Ambu wasn't Itachi, it was just a random Ambu from the Hokage. And seeing how strong Sasuke and Naruto was becoming. Naruto and Sasuke unlocked the one Tomo Sharingan, so they will unlock the two Tomo in this time period. They walked into the compound, seeing the blood on the floor and hearing screams to Sasuke's house. They rushed up and down real fast, jumping, and then they kicked down the door, seeing his mother and father dead on the ground. Sasuke cried. Naruto cried as well, because he thought them as a father figure as well as a mother figure. And they looked up, seeing a boy in a mask. He took off the mask. And then Naruto and Sasuke, no, he didn't have a mask on. He said, "Come out." And they both said, tears in their eyes. They can't believe it. Their eyes went wide. Seeing Itachi Uchiha standing straight at them with his Sharingan. His three-tomo Sharingan glazing red at them both. Naruto never met the Nine-Tails yet. So in this, Naruto will meet them, but in a different time period. Right about now. Itachi knocked them both down to the ground so they can't move. They're paralyzed. Itachi said, "Hate me, that you want to kill me." Like a normal. Naruto and Sasuke made an oath to kill Itachi Uchiha. Their eyes was rotating. Naruto's right eye rotated to the Tsutomu Sharingan. Sasuke's both eyes rotated to the Tsutomu Sharingan. And they both unlocked the Tsutomu Sharingan. Then passed out. Naruto wasn't awakened yet, but Sasuke was awoke. This one, the third Hokage came in, seeing Naruto still asleep. Naruto woke up into a deep hallway with water on the floor. He heard growling, so he walked up and looked at the way that didn't have water. So he walked to the one that did have water in it, and followed it. And then, seeing a dark figure in a big giant cage up there. Naruto don't know what it is for. Where am I? He said. And he hears the growl again, getting afraid and backflips. Who are you? Come out, Naruto said, shaking in fear. But in the real world, he's smiling in sleep. Sasuke, the third Hokage said. He will become a Ambu. Can you take that? Third Hokage, what do you want me to become Ambu for? I know you think Naruto is a brother. So, Naruto will become the leader. And you will become the second leader. So, would you do it? Or not? You can become Genin or a Ambu. Choose. You can use your choice. I'm not forcing you. Come to my office tomorrow, and if you choose. But third Hokage, the Genin stats is today. So I choose. Once Naruto wake up, tell him, do he choose to come to the Ambu or Genin? This Naruto, we skip back to Naruto. Seeing the big giant 9 tails with orange fur all over his body. The slick red eyes coming towards him. This one, he heard a growl, a mean growl. Brat, what are you doing here? He said with a deep voice. Naruto was shaking in fear. I'm sorry, he said, stuttering. Naruto looked at the 9-tailed Biju. I thought the fourth Hokage killed you. You can't kill a tailed beast, idiot. Naruto said, I apologize. So he sealed me inside of you? Inside of me? Yes, he did. So, you knew who he is. So why would he do it? Naruto said, with a straight face. Because the first Hokage is your father. Don't tell anyone, brat. Your mother was Kushina Uzumaki. Keep that to yourself if you want. You can tell the Hokage or your brother figure to you. But just keep it a secret if you want. Okay? Thank you. What's your name? Naruto said with a straight face, but still shaking. I see you're scared of me. Why is it that? Because you're the strongest Biju alive. First it's the 1 tails, Shikaku. Then it's the 2 tails, then the 3, then the 4th, then the 5th tails, then the 7 tails, then the 8th tails, then the 9 tails. Then all 9 Biju, but you are the strongest of them all. You can defeat them, which is a blast of your strength. How strong are you is 1,000, a billion times stronger than all 9 Biju. So I'm really scared of you. Naruto said with a straight face, but shaking in fear. The 9 tails chuckled at this. You're amusing, brat. But my name is Kurama. Hope you can keep that safe. Butcher, I keep it safe. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. So I'm a Namikaze in Uchiha. Naruto said his right eye went to the Sharingan, Tsutomu. That eye is like your father's. Minato no Mikazes and your grandfather, Mada Uchiha. Oh, my grandfather was Madara Uchiha? Yes. And you got a grandmother, Tsunade Senju. You don't have the bloodline of the first Hokage, but you are a Senju, have 1,000 strength. You got both of you, Tsunade Senju and you, Naruto, have strength. Naruto thanks the Nine Tails for talking to him for a few minutes. Naruto awakens, closing his eyes and opened it, seeing Sasuke right beside him. Naruto awoken, seeing Sasuke. Sasuke, what do you want? He needs to get up. The Hokage came in, seeing me awake and seeing you still asleep. He told me, do we want to be a Genin or Ambu? You will be the first lead, and I will be the second lead. So, you want to take it? I already took it. So, do you? Me? Yes. I will take to be Ambu, a leader of the Ambu. Since you was the strongest of me, and I won't lie, you are the strongest. But if we both use our full force, we don't know who will win, even you or me, because we fight it before when we was childs. 9 years old, flashback, Naruto and Sasuke's fight with their kunais and their blades. They start slashing and clashing. Naruto won 5 times and Sasuke won 5 times. It was a tie. End of the flashback. Naruto smiled. Yes, I will become an Ambu. So let's meet the third Hokage Hiruzen. Sawatobi. Naruto said, and then they both got up. Put it on their clothes that they once had. And then they walked out. And start running towards the tower of the Hokage's tower. So they was there, Hokage's tower. They walked in, seeing the female that's on a desk with a computer. Naruto looked at her and looked back to Sasuke. Let's go. You can't go up in there, demon. Naruto didn't care what she said. She walked in. He walked in with Sasuke, opened the door. Naruto and Sasuke opened the door, seeing 4 Jonins, Kakashi Hatake, Gai Sensei, and Kura Sensei, and the third Hokage's son as well, Kura Sensei. Naruto looked at them, and they looked back at the 2 ninjas behind them. What are you here for? All 4 Jonins said. Naruto looked at the Jonins and looked back to Sasuke. We don't have to talk to them. They're Jonins. Let's go. Third Hokage, I wants to be in Ambu. Would you take that offer? Yes, Naruto. You and Sasuke will be Ambu. You is the first lead. Sasuke is the second lead. Here, take this. Already got your clothes set up. He threw them black clothing, which looked like this. Black Ambu pants, and the chest plate as well. Some black gloves with their katanas on the back. Naruto took it, and a mask, a fox mask, with a fox grin. Naruto took that as well, with a red scarf and with a black scarf. Sasuke had the black, Naruto had the red. Well, third Hokage, I will take that. Thank you. Well, go put it on and come back. Third Hokage, the Jonin said Kakashi. Kura Sensei said, who is those 2? Those 2 are the best ninjas. I asked them because they've been trained by Itachi Uchiha and Shisui Uchiha, which 2, one was a rogue ninja and another one was dead. They was training all day and all night, powerful than a Chunin. They're level high-ranking Jonins. So I didn't want them to put in as a Jonin real fast. I can't do that. That's not my type. I don't want to do that. So I asked them as once, do they want to be an Ambu lead? So they agreed. So all four Jonin smiled of this. Can we fight them then? Kura-sensei said. If they want to fight, they can fight, but all four of you will beat them. So use half of your strength. So we don't want them to get enraged and get upset about losing the battle. Naruto hears this, walking back. Even Sasuke. Naruto opened the door and smiled, with his mask off. No, third Hokage. Naruto and Sasuke gave them a fox grin. Use all your strength to beat us. We know we were gonna lose, but I hate when people don't use all their strength. Like my brother Itachi, he didn't use all their strength at all. So, Big Brother Itachi will pay the consequences from destroying our clan. I will crush him. But Naruto was thinking in his mind, so, y'all wanna fight us? Meet us in training ground 8, of course. They disappeared in a blur. Sasuke and Naruto body fliggers. They know body fligger? Yes, Itachi Uchiha taught them that. Was their dream, Naruto's dream, is to be Hokage and kill a certain someone. Sasuke's dream is to be an Ambu beside the bread. Naruto Uzumaki. And just to let you know, please, I know you foreknow this. Y'all know all about Naruto, don't you? Yes, that Naruto is a Namikaze. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki. Namikaze Uchiha. And it's Shinju. Correction. Yes, that's correct. His grandmother was Tsunade Shinju of the legendary Savior Six Pack. The legendary Orochimaru of the legendary sage mode, the legendary snail sage. Correction. So we gotta go. Then they vanished. We will be there. We will beat them and then go get our guineas. So they made it to training ground 8. So Naruto seen them. We will start this battle now, because y'all gotta go through your guinea. We want to finish this quickly. They both battled, and Naruto and Sasuke running out of chakra. So they knew they couldn't defeat the Jonins. That they are powerful. Naruto looked at all Jonins and smiled. Y'all are strong. Like, really strong. We will never beat you. But once we get stronger, we can fight again, Naruto said. Even Sasuke smiled. Well, of course, we can fight again. Ambu leads, they said, not saying their real name. Well, Kakashi Hatake. No, Sasuke, names. Yes, I got it. Your name is Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja, with the Sharingan on your right eye. My brother Naruto has the Sharingan on his right eye as well. And your name is Jonin Gai Sensei. You are the best at taijutsu, but no ninjutsu, but no genjutsu. But you can do kenjutsu, but you don't. You're supposed not to. You got the 8 gates, which is, we both have only the 2 gates. And your name is Kura-sensei, the best at genjutsu. And your name is Abatobi. And you are the best at, I forgot. chakra reproduction or something like that? Correction. The best at kunai and sharp things. Okay. Well, let's tell you our names. My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I want to fight you again someday to get stronger. My name is Naruto, Uzumaki, Namikaze, Uchiha, and Senju. They all eyes went wide, even Sasuke. You never told me you was a Senju. I just knew that. You act like I ain't hear that from a mile away. We just body flickering away. We heard that. Sasuke, don't stop playing around. You know you heard Naruto I was a Senju. Yeah, I'm not lying. He wiped the back of his head. How did you know? We're trained by Itachi. Soon they said their name, but not. They just calmed down. Well, the sensitive abilities could go. We just forced our chakra into our ears to hear a little bit more. So before we body flickered, we didn't leave yet. We were just using a technique called the visible patience. Kekkei Genkai that I taught. The Kekkei Genkai called the visible. That seemed like we poofed away, but we were just behind the door. Really just making our chakra go invisible, as well as us. So, we heard that I'm a Senju. And my father was a Namikaze, Minato Namikaze. My mother was Kushina Uzumaki, the Senju from Tsunade Senju, my grandmother. My grandfather was Madara Uchiha from my father's side. So I hope you enjoyed this new what if. And part 2 will be coming out soon. Enjoy and peace out.